All right, wedding party, we're ready for you. First is Michael Cunningham and Mindy Cunningham. Next, we have Brett McAllister and Kelly Bryant. Next, we have the best man, Tyler McAllister, matron of honor, Emily Sims. Everybody still on their feet? Can I get everybody on their feet, please? I'd like to introduce to you the new Mr. and Mrs. Mitchell Cunningham.
So I have a lot of stories about you. This also gives Emily a little dose of, kind of what she agreed to do in marrying Mitchell. First of all, if anyone's seen the movie Elf with Will Ferrell, there's a scene where he's talking about his 4 major food groups: candy, candy cane, candy corns, and syrup. Mitchell is kind of similar in that way. His major food groups are pizza, pizza rolls, summer sausage, and then cake. And then going on the cake kind of story, there's this one time Mitchell, I guess he was really wanting cake, and he baked this chocolate cake, and he puts it in like a freezer Ziploc bag. And then he dumps in some icing on top of it. And then he closes it and mashes it up, and he told me the story, so it really happened. Goes up to his bedroom when he was living in his old apartment, mashes it up completely so it's almost in liquid form, cuts off a tip of the bag and just squirts it into his mouth as he watched TV. And I mean, it was just, after living with Mitchell for a couple of years, just seeing his eating habits. I mean, it was just funny. So Emily, I'm sure you've seen some of it, so it's kind of funny. Growing up with Mitch, participated in a lot of sports. We did track, golf, basketball, and then kind of going with basketball. Mitchell, while he was playing basketball, he tended to get in a few fights too. I remember he shoved a kid over. He picked up the smallest kid on the court and just shoved him over and stood over him and started yelling at him. Another time against Harrisburg, he tried to shove another kid down, but the kid was a lot bigger than Mitchell, and he just didn't go down with him. This one, interesting fact, Mitchell tends to go for records. There's one record in particular that he chose, I think it was like in the 6th grade. The record he tried to break was the world's longest nipple hair. So if any of you want to know, I'm sure he'll be happy to tell you the story about that. The Cunningham family knows the story too. I'm sure Carol was really proud and was happy that her son was close to breaking that record. Unfortunately, he didn't. So. Also, Mitchell's a bit of a movie maker. He likes making movies. You can actually go on YouTube and look up The Monster of Cairo in Jacksonville. It's about a 20-minute movie you can watch starring Mitchell and his search for a monster. I'm mentioned in it, so I'm kind of famous too. So it's a pretty good movie if you have time. Look it up. Let's see. But one story I kind of have in particular is I go with the Cunningham family fairly often to the state fair. And usually one day out of the week we were there, we would get the wristbands to ride the carnival rides in a limited amount of times. And Mitchell liked the carnival rides. I enjoyed doing it as well. However, my stomach did not. Usually I ended up, in the corner throwing up or something. But one particular time, Mitchell talked me into riding. It's kind of like a Ferris wheel, only you're in this cage and you spin around while you're doing kind of the Ferris wheel thing. So Mitchell talked me into it, and I think we had just ate lunch, and it's August in Sedalia, so it's 105 degrees and the humid's horrible. And we also, we played the arcade. They have an arcade there too, so we always had change in our pockets as well. So we're getting into the ride, and we start spinning around, and my stomach starts kind of churning, and I know what's going to happen. So I just close my eyes and hold on, and Mitchell's having fun. He's enjoying it. And so I really don't know what's going on at this point, and all of a sudden I just hear this ting, 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 and I thought the whole thing was falling apart. I thought the nuts and bolts were falling out. I'm yelling, I'm screaming, telling Mitchell that we're probably going to die because it's falling apart. And he's like, no, you idiot. All your change is falling out of your pockets. So, but after it, we get out, and I'm sure I rushed off to the bathroom to probably throw up or something. But, Mitchell was there for me the whole time. And it's kind of like my entire childhood growing up, and then, even now as being adults. Mitchell's always been there for me. He's a guy that's always there for his friends. He loves his family. And I know, being married to you, Emily, now, he'll always be there for you. He's a great guy. I love him to death. And, you're a lucky woman to get to have him, and he's a lucky guy to get to marry you as well. I wish you all nothing but the best. So if you will, raise your glass with me and have a toast to Mitchell and Emily and to a lifetime of happiness. Congratulations, you two.
My speech is going to be much more simple and quick. We've already had our fair share of crying today, so here we go. My name is Emily as well, and Emily and I have been friends since preschool, so we have known each other for a long time. We've been through a lot together. I'm very honored to be her maid of honor and sharing this special day with her. I want to offer a toast to Mitch. I'm very excited that Emily gets to spend the rest of her life with you. You're going to be an awesome husband. And you have made Emily's life so much more happy. I wish you guys a happy, healthy life together, and congratulations. Thank you.
Hey everybody, we just wanted to thank everybody for coming out and taking part in our wedding. We really appreciate seeing each and every one of you guys. So let's raise a glass and toast to long life for all of us and happiness.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Mr. and Mrs. Cunningham.
Will your eyes still smile from your cheek? Darling, I will be loving you till we're 70. And baby, my heart could still fall as hard at 23. And I'm thinking about how people fall in love in mysterious ways. Maybe just the touch of a hand. Well, me, I fall in love with you every single day. And I just wanna tell you I am. So honey, now take me into your loving arms. Kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars. Place your head on my beating heart. I'm thinking out loud. Maybe we found love right where we are. But when my hair's all but gone and my memory fades, and the crowds don't the strings the same way. I know you will still love me the same. 'Cause honey, your soul could never grow old, it's evergreen. And baby, your smile's forever in my mind and memory. I'm thinking about how people fall in love in mysterious ways. And maybe it's all part of a plan. Well, I'll just keep on making the same mistakes, hoping that you'll understand. But baby, now take me into your loving arms. Kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars. Place your head on my beating heart. I'm thinking out loud that maybe we found love right where we are. So baby, now take me into your loving arms. Kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars. Oh darling, place your head on my beating heart. I'm thinking out loud that maybe we found love right where we are. Or maybe we found love right where we are. And we found love right where we are.
I know what you see when you look at me as we walk down the aisle. Little pink tutu, bows and tennis shoes, and the wide eyes of your child. Those are all the memories you will cherish and you'll carry, no matter how much time has come and gone. Daddy, dance with me. I want you to see the woman I've become. Daddy, don't let go. I want you to know I'll always need your love. Today I became his wife, and I'll be your baby girl for life. Don't know what to do when I look at you. Words can't say enough. What you've done for me, gave me what I need. You're tender, you're tough. 'Cause the world you built around me is the strength that will surround me and protect trusted me to live it right, and now you give your blessing on his love tonight. Daddy, dance with me. I want you to know I'll always need your love. Today I became his wife, that I'll be your baby girl for life.
And Ava, shut your eyes. You can't open the eyes. No, he doesn't have to be 18.
The matron of honor is enjoying this.
You can name her if you want. It doesn't matter. 1, 2, 2.5, 3, go! Oh, she answered it! Isn't that the bartender? She's fighting an 8-year-old. Okay. Todd.
Tyler, you're a good sport.
Scott.
I'm not gonna let him head up with Kramer.
Oh, you see that. Oh,
If I like
Tyler. Any single gentleman get on up here. Greg Walker, come on up.
You got enough room there, Mitch?
There's only 2 single guys. There's more than that, I know. Get in there with your teeth. Don't be no.
Mitchell, what's that on my leg?
That was me.
What's that on my leg? Cool, Tyler.
Single gentleman. Okay, Emily. Now stand up. You're not done. You're going to turn him backwards. You're going to cover his eyes. Cover his eyes. You can spin him around if you want. But he's already in coordinated. Cover his eyes. Spin him around once or twice. Go to the left. Unison. Work is 1. Okay. Now, shoot him behind you on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Get it, buddy! Oh! Yay!
no muscles. Okay.
So many muscles.
Awesome. Good smiles. Okay. All right. Good.
Hey, congratulations, man.